Hello there and welcome back to the Byzantines. Last time we actually annexed Siena and took 2 provinces from Naples. And at this stage we shacked the war with Milan and basically, at war with on the same side as Milan. And that puts you in a pretty good position if we can just drag it out until the claim has been fabricated. But potentially we will not, thanks to the fact that Austria is kicking their ass. But if we do, we can potentially go for another war against Naples, try to take just Lucania even, but hopefully we can drag it out long enough to take Lucania and Calabria, which would actually be quite good. We could use more soldiers, that's quite good. We also, as you know, improve relations with France. We want to be best buds with France because, well, if not, they might even decide to kick my ass, and I would not feel good about that. So, as for now, I will be trying to keep Austria at my side, but I need to grow myself one way or another. What I can potentially do now, I think, is making these guys my vassal, but at this rate it would take forever to actually get them positive, so I'll probably just annex them the old-fashioned way. And what's more tempting is making Croatia my vassal, and then just hand them over the Croatian provinces. I might even give them some Hungarian provinces. But sooner or later, thanks to the fact that I want to take the region of Italy, I will have to deal with Austria myself. And I'm pretty sure I'll actually deal with Austria through Styria here. Simply take one of these provinces, then release them vassal, feed them every one of their cores, and then annex them that way. That should potentially give me, that will give me a lot of provinces for basically free. Since if a peace deal, a vassal can take the blame for you. And not surprisingly enough, we ended up in a position where Austria actually won. Apparently, I guess they actually annexed them. No, they took simply Gelre. So Austria is actually growing pretty fast. They're actually getting some sort of lands over here, and I'm pretty sure that France and Austria will duke it out sooner or later. So I'm simply hoping for that, I guess. But yeah, I need to. Milan left the military causation. That's actually putting me in a pretty good position. As long as they stay out, I'll probably go after Naples here. I simply need the claim to be fabricated, which is a little while off still. We're at 70%. So we'll be waiting for that, and then we'll decide on what to do. Wait a minute, this actually... yeah, I know, I yelled, sorry if I scared you. But I just realized this isn't Croatia, this is actually Bosnia. This is actually one of my... it belongs to my vassal. What the heck? But still, I don't know how they got it. I don't know why they got it. I guess there were some rebels there, but I don't care. It's ours, so can't really complain about that. But still, we could potentially also go after Venice. They actually just have 5 provinces now, and I think I can actually start fabricating claims on them, and I can basically fabricate claims on everything they own. So I'll actually be doing that, even if I will get some problems with the Austrians. Sooner or later, royal marriage from Austria. I think I'll actually go ahead and accept that. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't. Except that I don't have an heir. I just realized. So how would this go? We'll actually end up in, yeah, personal union with Austria. They did not think that one through. And if that is the case, I end up in a personal union with them, which I certainly hope not. I'll actually end up in a very bad spot. So let's hope not. Seriously. Yeah, seriously. So, as you know, I'll be waiting for the Naples claim to be done, and then we'll decide what to do. We'll probably act on it. As you can see, the national rebels in Ragusa. I'm pretty sure that the Bosnians can deal for it for me. Please, kill them fast. Austria, do you want to? Relation, alliance, royal marriage. We could use more soldiers. You are completely right. So hopefully the Bosnians will, yeah, they'll actually deal with that one for me, at least try. Tuscan revolt in Firenze. Well, it actually ended before it began, which is good for me. But still, we'll go ahead, Star Fort, which gives cavalry shock plus 0.25. Other than that, just new buildings. We do want to get the next one pretty fast. It gives, I basically get an upgrade to all of my units, so why would I not want that? What we will be doing is... having this guy come home. He has done his duty, which was to well, cause some trouble here. But yeah, who will I actually end up in war with now if I declare? I simply want to check that first, but we should also go army maintenance at full. So let's take a quick check here. Ragusa is still troublesome, but I think the Bosnians will sooner or later deal with it for me. If not, then I'll deal with that somewhere else. Milan will not be... I thought they wouldn't be joining, but still, might be wrong here. Venice will not be joining. This sucks. Everyone else will be joining. Savoy, Corfu, Milan. The Pope. How many troops does Milan probably have? 14,000-15,000? Are you in a conversation against me? No. You're actually just allied with Naples. How about if I go after Rome? Nope. Not a chance. Corsica, Sardinia. They're only allied with Ferrara, so that could actually work out, but still, not something I actually want to do. Can I get deals with one of you two? Or do I actually have to annex Ferrara? I'm a little bit uncertain here. But still, I simply have to hope that that alliance breaks. If not, we'll just be sitting by for a little while longer and considering our options, because I believe Milan has a little bit too many troops for us, but still, I might be wrong. We might be revolutionary war against Naples. That's actually quite helpful. Let's see, if I go for a revolutionary war, conquest of everything, 25% aggressive expansion, conquest of Napoli, Calabria, Messina, Palermo. Considering that, it's almost a little bit too tempting not to. Full maintenance. I think I can call in Austria again, so that shouldn't be an issue. They can potentially deal with Milan. And it seems that my Bosnian friends have some issues dealing with the Ragusans, but still, hopefully they'll be able to kill them off one of these days. But for now, they seem to be unable. Diplomatic reputation, we'll go for that one. Production efficiency, manpower, plus 5% production, plus 10% manpower, good. Diplomatic reputation, plus 3. Should help my aggressive expansion, I think. If not, that's too bad, but still. We'll wait one more month to be lucky at diplomatic reputation plus 5 again. What, does this actually help me with anything? Doesn't really look like it, but still. I'll be waiting, as you know, for there we go, the changing of the month. And then we'll declare a revolutionary war, and I think I can call in Venice. Venice, Austria. Austria is completely likely to join. The only real issue is that they are marching somewhere else. Are you at war with someone, my friend? Attacker against Thuringia and Saxon conquest of Württemberg. So they're actually at war with someone, but potentially I'm pretty sure that they will be joining me. So we'll go for take capital Napoli, and hopefully I can take these provinces then for cheap. The cost will be 100%, but 25% aggressive expansion will be about holy war level. So we'll take our chances here. We'll declare that war. We'll be also potentially aiming at taking Rome. 19, 20, 31,000 men here, and I did not call in Austria. Almost forgot to do so, almost. But we sorted it out. So what will I be doing now? I will probably be fighting their units, try to destroy their armies before they can actually join up with each other. If I can just hunt them down like or single-handedly kill them like this, that would be the best way to solve this. But I'm pretty confident that I won't be allowed. So if I can at least destroy the Milanese army, then the Austrians will, or will they? At least if they actually siege Milan, then I am free to do whatever I want in the south. So we'll go try at least destroy that army now, and boom, that should have secured my victory in this one. And if it hasn't, the Austrians will most likely siege everything that I need. But for now, we'll be sieging that. We'll go down, destroy that army, then siege all of Naples. That will be my goal here. Reduce trade investment. Unfortunately, I will have to do that. I'm pretty sure that it will be quite expensive on the diplomatic point section, but that will simply have to be. I'll simply have to survive, live with it for now, I think. There we go. We'll be smacking down their troops. Boom. And all that remains, as you might imagine, is setting up the sieges, getting everything done in orderly fashion, I guess. Detach that siege. I think I actually need to hire some more mercs. Split in half, move you guys over there. I don't actually need these guys to start the sieging process, so to speak. I simply need to have them or well, I probably need to have them start the sieging process, but I simply need to make sure that they don't, or that Naples aren't actually allowed to create any more forces. That's what I wanted to go get to, and Austria and also my vassal will keep an eye on the northern lands, I think, so that's not an issue here. So we'll be hiring mercs to fill in these spots, so to speak, and that should, I think that should work out fine. So for now we'll be sieging, and once we're done with our sieges here, we'll see how it actually went, and I'm pretty sure we'll get the result we're after. If not, we'll simply see what went wrong. But for now, sieging, then we'll try to make a fair peace deal. This is kinda interesting here. I can have a new legal heir with 460 with a weak claim, and considering the fact that Austria, personal union with Austria is the current status quo, I think I'll actually go for a new legal heir with a weak claim. Can't really complain though, it's better than nothing. So without that, we'll continue the sieges here. We're almost done. All that remains is Palermo. Once that falls, we'll make a deal. As things stand, I think I can actually make deals where we'll get Roma and Ferrara, and I'll probably take that instead of anything else. Probably take Lucania and Calabria if I can. Of course, I'll try to make the most of the peace deal, but if I can get one province minors for virtually nothing, I will take that deal any day of the week. So we'll have to see how that actually turns out. Let's have a quick look here. I can, as you see, the Pope and Ferrara will allow Naples to negotiate for them. Milan actually wants to get out of this on their own. I didn't actually know that. Yeah, they're actually not in the coalition against me, so potentially I can make a separate peace deal with them. So let's see. We'll demand that you give money. Unfortunately, I can't actually demand that you join. The Austrians, but. No, I'll actually, just to make it safe, instead of just taking out extra ducats, I'll make sure that I can get Rome, Ferrara, and hopefully, no, I can't actually get any of these as well. Nope. We'll go for Lucania then. As you can see, it doesn't really cost me that much in terms of negativities, and Rome and Ferrara are basically just the annoying little states that are stuck in the middle. So, we can, of course, have them renounce their claims. That would actually be a positive thing. I think this is a fair deal, or fair. It's a great deal for me. No one can actually tell me anything about that. We lost claim on a province. We lost. That sucks. We lost the claims to Rome, and that means it will take a little while before we can actually fabricate core it. But Lucania and Ferrara are at least provinces that I can fabricate on. So we'll be trying to fix that sooner or later. But for now, we have the land border that we need with Venice here. We want to take these three provinces before Austria does. So we'll never support. Rome is rightfully theirs. No, I'll say no. I won't give you Rome when I'm just taking it. Once it's my core, you can't have it anyways. So yeah. We'll probably be having our troops in Rome until we actually have, wow, it'll take a while to get the points I need. And those guys are a little bit too expensive for my paycheck. So, accept demands, we'll have to accept them. Yeah, I want to get my prestige up, because what prestige does is basically it brings up the morale of the armies, and that's quite important. So for now, we'll be trying to core, we'll be sitting by peaceful and see what happens. It seems the Pope is back. And where are you now, Popey? Can't find them, probably because they look the same as Austria. There they are, the Popey. Since they took over for Alsace, yeah, you're too far away. So as I said, we'll be trying to call these provinces, and what we have, we'll basically be set to take the rest of Naples, and with the rest of Naples, we should be pretty safe. We'll also be going after, as you know, Venice. And sooner or later, Milan as well. But for now, coring. Wow, my Emperor France declared war upon the new enemy Austria. Decide conquest. So basically I have to accept both of these. Of course we will be helping them. That is in I guess we'll be cheering them on. Not really that much else I can do at this stage. So we'll be trying to cheer them on. They'll actually be dealing with these rebels for us, which is quite nice, especially since they have France knocking on their back door, along with rebels. So as long as they don't actually get into my lands, I should be fine. But of course, we lost the claim to Ferrara. It's been far too long since I actually started the process of coring, fixing, and so forth. So I think I should start to renew some claims before I declare war next time. I'm currently, as you know, fabricating claims on Verona, so forth. One of these actually due at 1516 and 1508. So I think I'll have to renew the claim on Parma. But as I already have said, what we will be focusing on now is taking Calabria, Messina, Palermo, and of course Naples itself. I believe I can actually fabricate claims on it all, so potentially I can annex them next war, and that'll be the goal. Then we'll be most likely going off Sardinia. There is one very negative thing though. Can still actually have one of urbanist nationalists in Ancona. Still didn't really pop up, which is kind of annoying. Malta is in Castilian hands, and that's actually negative in several aspects. First of them is the fact that I will have to war them for it if rebels doesn't help me. So as managed, we'll be fabricating claims, we'll be trying to core our lands, and then we'll see what happens. We got the last diplomatic idea, which is quite good, and justified demands minus 25%. What we'll be aiming for now is probably going after the religious ideas to, well, first of all, get these modifiers, and especially this one, better relations over time, will be important. So next up is those, but we also have lands to integrate, so we can't actually start with that until just a little while longer. Reconquest against Venice, so basically they have taken what? They have taken Crete actually. Not good at all, but still. Trebizond actually has grown pretty well. They have done well for themselves, I give them that, but it seems it's the end. Empire runs of paper, 53 points that I really needed. A little bit longer down the line, so to speak. But still, we'll be fabricating claims on everything here. Then we will go for another revolutionary war, annex them, and then we'll probably go off to Sardinia, Genoa, Liguria, so forth. But as you can see for now, it seems that the French are winning pretty substantially, which is kind of, I don't know if it's a negative thing, but as long as the empire is weak thanks to the French, and the French doesn't actually mind me, I don't care what happens here. But that really depends. Both of these actually would like me dead, I think. Probably not, because still I am improving relations with them, and the potential that I could actually get in alliance with them further down the line to hurt the French. I actually have a Cardinal of all things. No idea when I got him. Let's see, no one wants to vote for me. What have I done to you guys? Large nation in Holy Roman Empire. So yeah, potentially I could also go for that, but I don't think I can form the Roman Empire then. So we'll not be doing that. We'll simply be using them. Once I actually take in Italy, I think I can always stay in the Empire really for as long as I want, because there's really no downside to it. I get extra bonuses, and all in all, it's basically positive because the Emperor has to protect me. So yeah, we'll be fabricating claims. We'll be causing some trouble. We'll be seeing what happens. Apparently, the Ottomans are fighting Trebizond. They're actually growing. Poland has actually taken in Wallachia and this province here. No idea how they actually got it, but Snake is growing. I have no idea if Lithuania is actually... Nope, they are free of their own. So Poland and Lithuania would actually be kind of funny, because then it would actually start kicking down the doors of the Ottomans. But this will have to be the end of this episode. So it's been a little bit longer than the others, basically because I got a little bit carried away. I should potentially also grow my army. I see we have 250 ducats just sitting there, so we'll have to see what we'll do. For now, I could always go after Venice, as you know, thanks to the fact that I'm at war with Milan and a couple of others. I don't think Venice actually is in my coalition or in a coalition against me. So attacking Venice is it's a possibility, except for the fact that they're allied with France. But since I'm already in a war with France, I couldn't actually ask for any better case to attack them in. I'll simply wait for the claim here on Treviso to be fully fabricated. Then I'll probably go after Verona, and then we'll be causing them some issues. I think. I have no idea how many men they actually have. They probably have quite a lot. Yeah, they actually have pretty many. So yeah, as I also said, we'll be expanding my army a little bit. We'll be building one, and one. But also, I got carried away again. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and we'll see how this goes. I'm pretty sure that if I declare war on Venice, I can't kick their asses, but I'll give it a little time to think, and then we'll see what we'll do. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.